Mardi Gras 2022 at Universal Orlando has begun. The food looks awesome, and a moving walkway? This is episode 494 of the Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. As always, we are so glad to have you along with the ride. With us, I guess. For the ride? With the ride? One of those two. I am your host today, Chris, but I am not alone. We got the gang back together. So joining me, we have Lee.
Hello, everyone. I love how Chris just flies by the seat of his pants with the intro.
I don't think he is. I think he's falling by the seat of his pants here.
Yeah, we just kind of wing it. That other voice you heard is Tracy.
Hello, everyone.
And last but not least, Michelle.
Hello, hello.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, stranger.
I know. It's good to be back.
This time last year, we were going on an aeroplane tomorrow to fly to Orlando.
This time last year?
No, sorry. This time 2 years ago.
I was going to say no word.
Yeah.
I must have missed that one.
2 years ago. Yeah, it feels like a lot.
A few days
longer.
after that,
Yeah.
just freezing your ass off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, let's kick things off with some little things.
Hi, this is Seth Kabursky from the Unofficial Guides, back with another look at all the little things that are new around the Universal Orlando Resort for February of 2022. We'll start out with the big piece of little news, which is that face masks are no longer required for guests at Universal when indoors or in the queues for attractions. Guests who are fully vaccinated no longer have to wear a face mask at any location inside the Universal Orlando Resort. Unvaccinated guests are still encouraged to wear face masks indoors, but there is no requirement to show proof of vaccination. Mask requirements are still in place at Universal Studios Hollywood as well as Walt Disney World. This change in mask requirements also applies to Universal Orlando team members, and if you would like to join the team, they are looking to hire 2,500 employees in all divisions right now. So head on over to universalorlandojobs.com.
Heading there
We'll
now.
start out inside the theme parks with some refurbishment news. Work on Poseidon's Fury is still continuing. The construction walls have been rearranged slightly, and water and fire effects are once again visible on the facade of the attraction. However, the characters who are hanging out outside still will not reveal a reopening date. Hopefully it will be soon. In Toon Lagoon, Ripsaw Falls is undergoing its annual refurbishment and will continue to be closed through the 25th of February, at which time it will reopen, and Popeye and Bluto's Build-A-Rat barges will go down for its annual service. Over in Marvel Superhero Island, I am thrilled to report that the ATV motorcade of superheroes has resumed. You can catch Spider-Man and the X-Men riding in on their all-terrain vehicles several times each day. In the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Hogsmeade, their construction walls around the photo op of the Hogwarts Express locomotive. The actual train that runs between parks is still operating, but it looks like the locomotive that was installed when the Wizarding World first opened is finally getting some much-needed TLC. In the other Wizarding World, Celestina Warbeck and her Banshees are once again doing their pre-COVID choreography after many months of doing socially distanced dancing in the Carpet Market stage. And I've got a few Harry Potter merchandise notes. In Honeydukes, you can now get a collectible candy bowl offered in a variety of different candies for only $25. And if you've ever wanted a lifelike statue of Hedwig the Owl, complete with its own cage, you can now pick one up in the Magical Menagerie in Diagon Alley for the low sale price of only $189.99, down from its original price of $275.
Wow.
Okay, if you're getting hungry now, you might want to head over to Kid Zone in Universal Studios Florida, where they recently added Mardi Gras pizza fries to the menu. These are the fan favorite pizza fries, but they are topped with a special Central American sausage. And if you like popcorn I've got some bad news. I recently reported that the cheese and caramel popcorn returned to the parks. Along with it, it seems like they've raised the prices. A souvenir popcorn bucket is now up to $12.29, and each refill will now cost you $2.19. If you're a wrestling fan, you may be interested to know that AEW Dark recently returned to Universal Studios Florida. Their most recent taping was on the 5th of February, and that episode should be airing very soon. A couple hotel notes. The Hard Rock Hotel is going to be going through a major refurbishment, which will include the closing of the Kitchen restaurant in April for a makeover. Food will still be available elsewhere within the hotel. And our friend Alicia Stella recently uncovered some permits revealing that Epic Universe will debut with 2 hotels. We knew about the one major hotel located almost inside the new theme park. There will also be another second hotel located right across the street with direct access to the park. And finally, if you or someone you travel with has non-apparent disabilities, you may be interested in the new Sunflower Lanyard program available at Orlando International Airport. You can go to their website and register to pick up a lanyard when you arrive that will identify you as someone with non-apparent disabilities so that airport employees can give you a little extra attention. This does not give you a fast pass past the TSA screening checkpoints, however. If you need help with those, Google TSA Cares for their program. Okay, that's going to do it for now. I'm Seth Kaburski, and you can find me and the Unofficial Guide to Universal Orlando 2022 edition at theunofficialguides.com or on Twitter at the UG Series. And I'll be back in a couple more weeks with more little things from around the Universal Orlando Resort.
So I feel real bad for that Central American who had to give up their sausage. Start off with that.
Oh, there's a few of them today.
Well, not much you can say to that.
Being sensible, what is a Central American sausage? Anyone?
It's just some kind of, like, probably a chorizo or just a mix of specific
Chorizo?
meat and flavoring.
I thought chorizo
Can
was
you imagine
Italian.
chorizo pizza fries?
I've never had pizza fries yet, so
Greasy.
That would be
It's the
so
first thing I
good.
think of.
I still have. I can't believe we still have never had them.
That's
Had
very
tots.
weird.
They're
Can't be
just
much different.
chips with pizza bits on, aren't they? I'd rather have pizza tots. Yeah, you're right.
I'll tell you what. Next time we get a pizza, we'll get chips. Slide the topping off onto your chips. There you go.
Fair enough. Pizza chips.
But it's baked like in the sauce,
What is?
like the fries are.
Okay.
Then you stick it in the oven. Then
I still want to try those s'mores fries more, to be fair. But
Okay, well you may.
that just sounds
Just not right now.
Isn't that
Well,
sweet
obviously
potato?
not.
You have permission now.
Isn't that sweet potato?
yes. And
Not a huge
marshmallow
fan.
and graham cracker and chocolate.
Huge fan of sweet
Chocolato.
potato. Like, it was great at the beginning, but like pumpkin spice and all of that, I'm over it. It's like, yeah, move on. Next.
Guys, I was so excited about
Go
the
on.
face mask announcement. Like I audibly screamed when I got the email. I was like, yes, because I'll be there this weekend.
How
That
are
makes me
we-
so happy.
How are we still talking about face masks at the theme parks 2 years down the line? The
Don't
thing,
know.
the thing I find weird is it's for unvaccinated guests and team members, but you don't have to prove it. So basically, just anyone. If you don't want to wear one, don't wear one.
Right. Exactly. Which where I live in South Carolina, like nobody wears face masks anywhere anymore.
To be fair, I went to
Ve-
the supermarket on Saturday, yesterday, and I think I was the only one in there other than an employee that had one on.
Yeah. When I was in town Saturday, walking, and you know where we park, how far it is to walk in.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of people around. It was a Saturday. And I saw one person. It wasn't until I went to the other side of town and was walking back that I noticed that maybe every 12th person was wearing one.
I think
But no
the
lanyards.
argument now is, isn't it? If you're vaccinated,
This is
then
it.
that's fine, and if you're not, then it's up to you.
Yeah, it's calculated risk now. It's what your risk levels are.
Yeah.
You know, and to be honest,
Word sometimes.
I wear a mask not just because of COVID.
Just because you have no immune system.
Well, yeah, that. But we're also starting allergy season starting early here, and I'm already getting bunged up. So
Yeah. hopefully this is the step forward to everything being normal by the time we come over.
Now, if
Yeah.
Disney would just follow suit, that would be amazing.
I don't care about them.
Are you an
I
idiot?
think it's hilarious at Disney because whenever I see videos and pictures, I mean, it's just shoulder to shoulder
Mm-hmm.
outside everywhere. And it's like,
Mhm.
because you don't have to wear it outside, right?
No.
Yeah.
Just when you go indoors, not even in like an outdoor queue. You just, whenever you get indoors, you have to wear it.
I don't know. Seems
Which is
kind
funny, right? Because like literally they shove us shoulder to shoulder in the lines now. There's no social distancing.
of- Mhm.
So they're
Yeah,
like,
it's
get
like
closer, move
backwards.
closer.
It's backwards.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's time to move on, I suppose.
I think, like I've been saying for a long time, I said we'd get to a point where we'd have a variant that was quite weak but
Just there.
resilient, like the flu, and we just have to learn to live with it. And
Yep.
it's just
Yep.
this, this is it. Just like you should be doing. Wash your hands and just be sensible.
Don't lick the poles if
Yeah, don't
you're in a line.
Don't
What?
lick people.
Chris.
Don't empty your nose out in the bathroom sinks like I saw twice when we were there last.
Oh, thanks
Michelle, I
for
have to
that.
ask you a question. Where are you staying when you go down for Mardi Gras?
I'm not telling you.
For anyone who wants to win a prize, answers on the back of a stamped self-addressed envelope and send it to...
I'm staying at 2 places, okay? I'm only going to Universal for 1 day.
So she's staying inside the
So I'm
castle.
staying 1 night at Universal.
in the Navigators
and then
Club.
I'm staying at Portofino for that night. But then,
What?
listen, I'm moving over to Disney and I'm staying at Pop Century. A very value resort. So
They're all value resorts over
I
there.
feel so bad for you.
it balances out, right?
Speaking of hotels, a second hotel at Epic Universe.
Nice.
I'm really
I think it's
excited
right.
to see the themes of these hotels.
Yes.
Me too. Harry Potter, please.
No, I'll guarantee you now you're not going to get that. They're not going to be IP based. I think Universal realise that basing a hotel on an IP that they don't own is
That's
a
foolish.
recipe for disaster.
Bad idea.
They'll lose
Yeah.
that.
And that's why they've never done it.
Yeah.
But it will be interesting. Do they need it? Look at the ones. Every hotel on site.
I just want them to theme it out to something.
Yeah.
Like,
And they will do. You look at the
Yeah,
Hard
of
Rock,
course.
Royal Pacific, Cabana Bay, even Cabana Bay, even Dockside and Surfside, the cheapest of the cheap on-site hotels, are really well themed and built. So it'll be interesting
those are
to
two
see.
other hotels that they own, Michelle, just in case you didn't know.
You're so funny, Christopher.
They're the ones not actually on site. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see the tiers as well. Obviously, the one on the edge of the park is going to be the top of the top.
Those sorry.
The Michelle
I was
Hotel.
wondering what tiers you were talking about.
Listen, even if they themed them different IPs within one hotel, like for instance, Disney at Art of Animation, they have the Little Mermaid rooms,
Yeah.
the Lion King section, Cars section, and Nemo section. That is like people go crazy. They very much so want a specific area. And when Polynesian just recently not upgraded, but they updated their rooms and themed them all after Moana. Oh my God. Their prices and demand skyrocketed. So it's kind of a smart move to theme rooms because like the themed rooms at the kids suites, the
Dominions.
Despicable Me, yeah, the Dominions, the Despicable Me and the Jurassic
ones.
Park suites. Those are always booked up.
But that's the difference. They can theme rooms because they're an easy fix if they need to pull them out and retheme them. Whereas if you theme a whole hotel to an IP that you don't own,
Yeah.
it's I don't see them doing it. To be fair, because they haven't yet.
Yeah.
I don't see them doing it. Like you said, they might have. I don't know How to Train Your Dragon themed rooms in there. Which hell yeah, I'd stay in them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's going to be interesting.
It's going to
Very.
be epic.
Hey.
Bum bum bum. Tsh.
All right, Michelle, would you like to tell us a little bit about Mardi Gras?
I would love to. So Universal Orlando's Mardi Gras 2022 celebration kicked off on Saturday, February 5th, and was louder, spicier, and better than ever. This year's celebration features the return of the event's most beloved experiences, including star-studded live concerts, the spectacular Mardi Gras parade, and savory cuisine featuring iconic New Orleans fare and unique international flavors. Here's all the fun that's in store at Florida's biggest party. Enjoy live performances on select nights by some of music's biggest stars at the Music Plaza stage.
So, Michelle, who's there when you're there this weekend?
Oh, shoot. Styx.
Okay.
And who was the other one?
And Mr. Roboto.
Dang it. There was another one. I don't remember who the other one was.
I'm going to have a look.
Catch beads by the handful on select nights during a dazzling nighttime parade featuring a new collection of, quote, Planet Mardi Gras themed floats, along with Universal's traditional lineup of New Orleans-inspired floats.
Has anyone seen the parade yet, like on YouTube or anything?
I'm trying to avoid it.
I'm trying to avoid it too.
Yeah, I saw like little tiny snippet, but yeah, I want to enjoy it in person.
To be fair, we haven't really watched it, have we? We've seen vlogs, but never really
Yeah.
paying attention to it. It looks like Mardi Gras parade. I can't even say it myself. Bare naked ladies. Michelle, they're right up your street.
If only they weren't big, burly dudes.
Yeah.
But are you planning on trying to get on a float?
No, because Chris and I did that with you guys back in 2019.
2020.
Yeah? Was it? Oh, yeah, it was 2020. You're right. So we did that with you guys. I want her to catch beads this time. So I think we're going to stand and watch.
Yeah.
Because again, we're only going to see it one night for this season. So I want to watch.
Yeah, to be
Make sure you wear some loose t-shirts.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Chris, would you like to explain that one, please? Because I don't get that
She
one.
wanted to catch beads. That's all I said. Are you not aware of how you get beads?
Apparently not, no.
Hold it out then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there
Wow.
you go.
There you go.
Thought that was a universal thing.
No one told me.
Well, in Mardi Gras down in New Orleans, you wear loose shirts so you can lift it up.
Yes, that's kind of
Well,
where I
yes.
thought he was going, to be honest.
That's exactly where I was at.
All right. Right.
I'm trying to take us down to the gutter as quickly as possible.
Tracy's telling me something else.
Yeah.
Alexa's going to have fun.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, she always does.
Seeing Chris's boobies. Doesn't work for men, I don't think. Well, I don't know.
No, I get stuff thrown at me, but not beads.
Abuse.
Yeah.
This degenerated. You can also sample an array of delicious culinary delicacies inspired by diverse flavours from around the world, with more than 50 tasting-sized items available.
We're going to talk a bit about the food later on, but
Isn't everything technically tasting size?
it's that.
What item of food is sized so small you can't taste it?
You know what they mean.
Badly worded.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's a tasting size, not a meal size.
It's like a sample.
Oh my God.
Look, if I can be facetious. Can't even
For
say
shit.
it. I was so
I mean,
Well,
excited.
that's what I
can't
thought
say
she
it.
was going to say, to be fair. Anyway, Christ almighty, I've got to edit this
She got
bloody
the
thing.
technicality.
And of course, they've changed things this year, but the best way to experience these flavours is with the specialty Universal Orlando Resort food and beverage card and lanyard. Michelle, I am assuming you will not be buying this, with only going for one day.
If I didn't already have credits left over on my lanyard from before, from last year, then I would buy one.
Well, even for one day.
Yeah. Because you can use it for other things too. So it's still a good deal.
Oh yeah, because you changed it. Chris, are you getting it?
I got to see what I have on the other ones. I mean, probably I'll get one. It's a bummer this year just because of the whole change. Because this is you're getting 20% off. But I was looking back at previous years, like the menu prices, and you can get way more value the way the system was before.
Okay.
Like you were paying $4 an item.
So yeah, as it is this year, you buy a gift card, you get $65 one for $75 or $120 one for 100. That's not a good deal, is it? $150 card for $120. So you're getting $30 free.
Honestly,
I might still get one just because, like, you can use it for any food, right?
Yeah, you're getting. Think of it like you're getting 20% off food items. That's what you're getting.
But it's like
Yeah.
Michelle hit the nail on the head when we talked about it a few weeks ago, that she said when she had the lanyard, it made you go for the higher priced items and leave the cheaper ones because it's not a good value. Whereas this way, because you're paying for the cost of the actual item, because
Yeah.
you've just got an amount on a card, you're more likely to try everything rather than pay out of pocket for the smaller items and just use your card for the bigger items.
I'll be quite
Exactly.
honest. I could use that $150 value one, myself and Wanda.
We should have got it on the Tuesday night rather
Lee
than...
kept saying, right, we've eaten enough now.
I didn't.
He did. That's why we've still got credits left at ours.
I don't even know how much is left on ours, but I think it's quite a lot.
And I came home hungry. That's all I'll say.
Just take a picture of your barcode, send it over. I'll be glad to use it.
I mean, honestly, everybody could buy the $150 one now and use it for during like the weekender in December.
Yeah.
That's not a bad
isn't
idea.
Isn't it only like waters and popcorn?
It was for the lanyards
No, not
from
for
previous
this.
years.
Oh,
I
this is
don't know
straight
whether.
up.
I think this is just a straight up gift card.
So you could use this on merch then.
I think so.
Okay.
Food. Well, it says food and beverage card.
It does. You're right. But even so, if you
Even
can
if
use
it's
it,
just
if you can
food.
use it on any food and beverage,
Yeah,
then
and if it doesn't have an expiry, then
outside of Mardi Gras, load up.
Yeah,
buy
just-
$300. Buy I don't know.
Yeah, buy what you can
whatever you think you're
afford.
gonna spend the year.
pay for it. Michelle, find out when you're there at the weekend whether you can
Shall
use
do.
it. Like if you could use it in just like a restaurant and stuff as well, because then there's no reason not to get one.
Yeah, I have a strong feeling that it's going to be limited, kind of like the old ones were.
Probably, yeah. Like you said, if you had
Because
credits,
if not, you're going to just buy a bunch of these.
exactly.
yeah, it'd be interesting because they've never actually come out and give any sort of definitive. This is what you. I'm sure there is on the small print and stuff.
There will be.
Yeah, looks cool. I wish we
I'm
were
gonna
going.
look.
We're not, but I think 2 seasonal events this year is enough for us. I think 3 would be a push too far.
Yeah.
Says the travel agent.
As
I
the
wish we
universal
were.
obsessed
Yeah,
girl.
I wish we
not
were.
Really
I would
travel
love
agent.
to do all 3 seasonal events in one year. Would be amazing.
It is.
All right, for someone who doesn't live locally, then
I don't live there.
you live locally. You live within a 2-hour drive. It's
3.
about a
yeah.
24-hour drive for us.
Do it.
No.
So the cards do not expire. There's no limit to how many can be purchased. They can be used at anywhere in Mardi Gras, City Walk, Islands of Adventure, Volcano Bay, and Universal Studios, Florida.
Awesome.
Now, we don't want to get too much into the patent and rumor, but our good friend Alicia over at Park Stop has recently posted the rumored attraction to replace Shrek 4D, and it will be an interactive shooter type ride that guests traverse on a moving walkway system. And thanks to Chris Azell, it has been brought up to our attention that this may come as a replacement for Men in Black also. What are you guys' thoughts?
I saw Chris's post in the Producers Club and I was like, I had never even considered that this might be paving the way for them to remove Men in Black. Because it looks like, again, we're not getting too much into it, but from what Alicia's posted, you're going to go through, this is the Villain Con thing that's been doing the rounds for a while, but on a moving walkway, and it's going to be some sort of interactive shooter thing. Whether it's going to be like, is it Ninjago at Legoland, where it's like that Kinect type thing where you don't have a gun or anything, you just sort of wave your hands about. Like, isn't the Spider-Man at Disneyland the same thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So whether it's going to be like that, but I suddenly thought, oh, if they replace Men in Black with a crappy Minions thing at the front of the park, I'm not going to be happy. But, well, what do you guys think?
Well, there was also discussion about the fact that on our last podcast where we were talking about that footprint back there and how much Men in Black takes up,
That's true.
and the fact that they're trying to expand, taking out the Fear Factor stadium. I mean, are they going to just keep on expanding and keep on going across
yeah, if they're
where
looking...
Men in Black is and take it out? Like, what are their long-term plans?
Well, I know that Men in Black is still one of the highest rated attractions at Universal Studios Florida. I do know that. But I also know that the company that built the ride no longer exists. The manufacturer of the gun and sort of shooting system no longer exists. So when they have to do any sort of maintenance on it, they are completely outsourcing it. But again, it's one of the most highly rated attractions at the park. But I do worry because it's been in there a long time now.
And if the turnover's still high. Surely not.
Like, how often do you see Men in Black middle of the day with a low wait time? It's rare.
Rare.
No, yeah, not often.
And especially considering it's right in the back of the park.
And I think that ride has a pretty high throughput too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It just worries me that they're putting in to have two attractions that are kind of the same in the same park.
Hang on. How many screens are in there?
Yeah, but they're not the same, are they?
They're
None
all
of them.
screens.
I mean, we have lots of rides that are similar, not to this exact one, but like look at Transformers or Kong and Fast and Furious and Transformers
Yeah, but
and
they're
Spider-Man.
both
Like,
in two different parks, not in the same park. So I would agree with that, but at least they're separated. They're both, like, Kong's in islands and Fast and Furious is in studios, Spider-Man's in islands and Transformers in studios, but to put two similar in the same park. Look, I'm not trying to convince them to do it, by the way.
I know.
Because I really, like, you know how much I adore Men in Black.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm hoping is that...
Well, you got Fallon and
I suppose Shrek.
Despicable Me.
Yeah,
And you had Shrek too.
yeah.
I like I've said to you when we talked about it yesterday, I am surprised that they haven't looked at some in-house way of replacing that system with one of their own.
I'm sure there must be, but it's how much money do they want to chuck into it at this point? It hasn't had any sort of refurb Men in Black
Not
for as
for a long
long
time.
as I can remember.
Answer me this. So when you say moving walkway, it's literally like you're literally going to be standing.
Yeah.
So that's not the same as Men in Black to me. Men in Black, you sit on it, it spins.
Mm.
You know, it's got other elements other
it's
than
not a moving
just
walkway.
shoot the
That's-
alien.
Well, are we saying that the replacement for Men in Black just based off it being a shooter?
Yes.
Like, is that
Basically.
the basis of that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see it happening.
The
I mean,
one-
the franchise that Men in Black has, even till today,
Mm.
is a lot of people love that ride. Can't do that.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah. The one thing that makes me sort of err on the side of it not happening is this skews more to families with little kids, whereas Men in Black doesn't, because it probably won't have a height requirement, whereas Men in Black does. So maybe, being at the front of the park, being opposite Despicable Me, they're obviously trying to turn that into sort of mini and Despicable Me area, which I'm all right with. Gives it an
I'd be
identity
interested-
which it never has had.
Having never looked into anything with the moving walkway, I'd be interested to see how it works for people who've got issues with mobility. You know, people who can't stand, like use crutches regularly and stuff like that. Just from a purely an interest point of view. Not because
We
I'm
have a
usually on
similar
crutches.
system
Yeah.
at the Georgia Aquarium,
Okay.
Oh, yes.
and they have
That's where it's at. Yep.
Yeah, so side by side, they have the moving walkway, and then right next to it is stationary
Okay.
for people that have
Okay.
strollers or people that have
wheelchairs.
can't be on the moving walkway.
Okay. Because you know what I'm like. I'm always thinking about inclusivity for everybody,
And it
it's-
needs to be. If
it's-
you're doing a
it's
Despicable
always-
Me, a Minions attraction at the
Yeah.
front of the park, it has to be.
It's always top of my list. It's always one of the first things I look at.
Yeah.
It's just such a weird idea for a ride, you know.
It is.
And the
It's
only
not a ride.
I was gonna say
It's not.
It's a
Yeah,
stand.
Like
Exactly.
that was,
Who
that
goes
was
to a
the other
theme park
thing,
for a
too.
stand?
It's a moving stand. That is such an oxymoron.
You go to a ride, right, and you wait an hour, and it's especially because it's Minions.
Yeah.
You wait 90 minutes at least, and half of the joy is
Sitting down.
doing the ride, and the other half is what was it, Lee?
Sitting down.
Sitting down.
Yeah.
And
No.
now
Yeah.
you're telling me you got to stand and wait to come over here and stand.
Hang on. To
Hang
be
on,
fair, right?
Hang on. I've worked some out.
Go on.
I have worked some out. Mm-mm. This is nothing to do with any of that. This is about the fastest throughput ever. Because think about
Speed it up if you want.
No, when you're coming into the parks and you get on those moving walkways, what do? You don't stand still. You walk and you zoom past
Well,
everybody
some
'cause it's
people
so
do.
fun. Well, we do if there's nobody in front of us. We always do it. Big strides, get through as fast as you can. That ride's going to be 30 seconds. You're just going to walk through it, bang, 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 and out.
To be fair, Chris, taking Halloween Horror Nights into the equation, you stand in a line outside for an hour to then walk through an attraction for 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's different.
You
though.
walk-
That's
That's
different than-
different. That's way different.
That's not minions.
I came with the expectation to stand
Yes.
all day.
Yeah, fair
and
enough.
destroy my feet. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, the one thing I will give it, or at least two things, right, is it's something new, and different.
Yeah.
And it could totally tank. It could be kind of cool. And the other thing is the ride that it's taking over, perfectly fine with that.
Yes.
There was nothing there holding.
No.
There was nothing about
Right.
Shrek, at least the way it was now, aside from it just being like a fun film that you watch, but now you can also, or not now, but forever, you could have gotten it at home on DVD or download it online, see it on YouTube, whatever.
Yeah.
So there was no exclusivity there of having that in the parks. So the ride that it takes over, you're not losing anything.
No.
Yeah, it can't be any worse.
Exactly. So if you say, oh, we're just taking this out to put this in there, I'm not too bothered by it. So
Yeah.
I just wish that they were investing their money differently. You know, like, I don't know. There's so many other things that they could have done that just seems like.
You mean in
Silly
the
to me.
park or there specifically?
Well, even there, like that's a pretty big footprint there.
Well, isn't and I forgot where I was reading this at or who said this, but with the ride being the way it is, I think it still leaves the ability to use that space for Horror Nights,
yeah. Which
which
they need
is probably like 50% of the reason why they made it this way.
Maybe, yeah.
Because you think putting a moving walkway in, they can switch it round and keep it like a Halloween Horror Nights house is so close in that to use the space they've got, and it still end up probably being a massive attraction.
Yeah. Or what if you have a
can
moving
we-
walkway Horror Nights house?
I was just about to say that. Can
I mean,
we
that
just
would be
keep
cool.
it for the
Yeah.
for the houses?
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah. Put little stools on so you can kind of sit. You know, those like those fishing stool things.
If only, but because of the beds, you wouldn't be able to.
But I warn you now, Universal, if you get rid of Men in Black, I'm done.
You'll go back to Disney.
We're
Yeah, because
canceling the
they've still got Toy Story Mania. I'll just go and play that all day.
I love that.
I love Toy Story.
My
Mania.
shoulder doesn't, but
No, that's true.
damn being competitive.
All right. Kind of worked up a little appetite there. I can go for some cake. So, Tracy.
Yes, we could definitely do some birthday
there's
cake.
some tears. There's some tears here, by the way, and I don't mean tears as in crying. I mean tears as in you'll get there.
Okay. Not really sure what he's meaning by that. Right. So we will start with some birthdays for people who joined after their birthdays. So we're going to start with the lovely Katie McNeil, whose birthday was on June the 21st. Happy birthday, Katie!
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
And then on October the 22nd, it was the lovely Thomas Burnell's birthday. Happy birthday, Thomas!
Happy birthday, Thomas.
Happy birthday.
And then it was Jessica Ellington's birthday on December the 8th. Happy birthday,
Happy
Jessica!
birthday! She's our newest member.
Happy birthday.
Oh, newest member? Feliz
Yes.
cumpleaños. You'll get used to that.
Yeah. We also have, surprise, a couple of missed
No, right. Let me
birthdays.
just clarify.
Okay,
right.
go.
So one of these I missed because she is part of the members who get in because of certain criteria. So I didn't go. They're all at the end of my Google Doc. The other one, on the other hand,
cryptic, by the way.
the
Yeah, I
other
know.
one,
Yes.
I have no idea how I missed
just
his
slipped
birthday
through.
because he's in between two that we read out
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. I don't understand
It's crazy.
how I missed how his wasn't in there.
It's okay. It's okay. Lee will give you a big birthday snog when he sees you. So, so we will start with the first one. Was our very own Robin Woodmansey's birthday on February the 5th. Happy birthday, Robin!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And the weirdly missed one. On February the 7th was Jordan Melvin's birthday. We're so sorry. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
Jordan!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I have no idea how it
No.
got missed. I genuinely don't.
We apologize for Lee.
Always. And actual birthdays. Let's hope this is all of them. We have 3. We have the lovely, still relive that moment,
This time 2 years ago.
the amazing Phil Lewis's birthday on the 18th of February. Happy birthday, Phil!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I should have found out what happy birthday was in Welsh.
No.
Well,
Say-
enlighten us.
Yes.
I don't know.
If only we
If
were
you ever
having-
heard Welsh, it's not a language that's easy to speak.
No,
Oh.
no. It's
There's lots of L's and F's that don't make the L's and F sounds.
well, if only we were having a drink together It would be great. And then we have, on the 21st February, we have Shakira Drumball's birthday. Happy birthday, Shakira!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
She replaced you while you were doing summer school.
Did she?
Yes.
Did she do a good job?
Yes.
Oh, good. I approve then. And then finally, on the 25th of February, we have the lovely David Fuller's birthday. Happy birthday, David!
Happy birthday!
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, everybody. Hope you have cake. Even for the ones who've just come in, I demand you go and have some birthday cake because it's now officially your birthday.
There you go.
Yes.
Yes. And happy birthday to all those that were missed on the next episode when Lee finds out that he missed some episode
Once.
birthdays.
I've done it once this Producers Club year. Once.
Oh.
Once this year.
No, not this year. Since August last year is the year. So August, September, October,
Wow.
November, December,
Wow.
January, February. 7 months.
Go get your toes out then.
All right, we're going to take a quick break and be right back.
You've started the decade off with a bang, so why not continue the party with Mardi Gras at Universal Orlando Resort? Join us for this fan favourite with special food, parades, and even weekend concerts. And yes, there will be beads. This event runs nightly and is free with your daytime park admission, so there's no better time to plan your next Universal Orlando Resort vacation. Be sure to let the experts at Mouse & Muggle Travel Company take care of all your travel needs. Earning the distinction of being an earmarked agency specialising in Disney destinations, as well as becoming one of the first to be named a U Preferred agency with Universal Parks and Resorts vacations. Mouse & Muggle Travel Company will ensure you receive top-rate customised service. Just visit mouseandmuggle.com to fill out a non-obligation quote request, or send your request to info@mouseandmuggle.com. Their team can take care of you no matter where in the world you go. With a flick of their wand and a little bit of pixie dust, the process will be so seamless. Some might even say it's simply magical.
Welcome back. All right, continuing on this food journey, let's hear Rate My Crepe from James.
And by the way, this is, for everyone who wants to know how to do Rate My Crepe, this is the way to do it.
Hey UUOP, this is the Rayo family at Universal Studios, Florida. And we just got some crepes from Central Park Crepes, and we're going to RATE My Crepe. We got 3 different crepes, we'll do them in order. We got the savory brisket one, which I would give a 5. Emma?
Also a 5.
Jacob?
That's a heck yeah for me, a 5.
Same here.
How much? 5? All right. So you got consensus on the savory one. Then we did the lemon blueberry. I give that one a 3.
I give it a 4.
I would also give that a 4.
I would also give that one a 4.
All right. And finally, the one that doesn't count, we got the cinnamon shortbread, which is a seasonal offering, which was fantastic. I give that a heck yeah, a 5.
I'll give it a 3.
I give it a heck yeah, that's a 5 for me.
I will give that a 4.
All right, there you have it. Happy holidays. We're enjoying our time here. You guys have a wonderful season. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
That's how long I've been hanging on to this, by the way. Happy holidays.
That was so cool.
Told you that's the way to do it. They got 3 and they rated them all and they all did it. It's perfect.
So he ranked the brisket one as the third one, right?
I think it was the lemon blueberry one was the one that most of them were kind of like, which is the one I'm
Interesting.
looking forward to the most.
Tracy, would you like to let everybody know how they could rate their crepe?
I will indeed, Chris. Now, if you would like to rate your crepe,
Crepe.
send us your recording as cool as you can, as fun as you can. Send that to podcast@uupodcast.com. And remember, the rating is from 1 to 5. I'm not going to upset Gillian. I like her.
No, because she put me straight in the producers club.
She
didn't
did.
She?
That was
She did
awesome.
clarify
So
it.
did.
That was hilarious.
Why don't you just put her audio whenever we
I'm
do
going
this?
to. I will
Yes.
do next time.
To a, oh, hell yes.
Oh,
So
I
the
look very
Queen sing
British.
it. Yes. Now, I have just come up with potential follow-on for our next one.
Oh my god! I
So
haven't finished this one.
I know, but it's just around the park we have various wooden boxes, like in.
What are you on about?
Shut up! Just let me work through this. So, like, going down to Dr. Doom and in various kids areas and stuff like that. So we're going to have Rate My Crepe.
Hilarious.
Yes.
Wow, that was worth the wait.
But cut it out.
I actually enjoyed that one. I actually enjoyed that.
And also, if you don't want to say Rate My Crepe and worry about it, you can also always say Rank My Pancake.
Brilliant.
So, yeah.
Mom jokes. We got them now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always. God, if you do any better.
Who came up with which Lou gets your put on?
Me.
Yeah.
Chris, see
Chris,
these two things that I've got
Looks
for
like
you.
we're doing the crates soon.
Lee's going to be in one.
Please.
Getting shipped off.
Well, as we mentioned earlier, Mardi Gras this year is full of amazing food from around the world, and we are going to go through Universal's own recommendations. So here goes. Mardi Gras food. First up, we have Brazil.
Right, I would just like to jump in, just very, very briefly.
No.
Yes.
I think this little post here is a reference to a conversation we had this time last year, right? Because they have very much spelled it out to how to pronounce it. Because after the whole conversation we had a year ago, what's it called, Chris?
Cochinia.
That's not how we pronounced it last year.
No, it's not. Cochinia.
I much prefer ours.
So I reckon they went, right,
That's
we
right,
need to
that's
make
right. I
sure
forgot
they know
about
how
that.
to pronounce it properly, so we have to actually spell it out for them. Anyway,
So we're not saying chicken coxinia?
I mean, you can do it if you want.
Okay. So starting off the food here in Brazil, we have chicken cochinia. This popular street food from Brazil is returning from last year. Thank God, it was really good. It's a crispy teardrop-shaped fritter filled with shredded chicken.
Oh, yes.
These bite-sized goodies come in a paper cone, making it easy for on-the-go snacking.
And they look
They look
so
amazing.
good. They really do.
These look like they're tasting size, right? You could almost taste them.
Okay, beef risole.
That's
Rissol?
Rissol.
Rissol.
Just Rissol.
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 Like
In
arsehole, but
Brazil,
Rissol.
it's got to have an ole
Chris,
somehow.
Chris, how'd you pronounce it?
I've honestly never had these, so I have no idea.
It
I gotta
doesn't
ask
have an
Alexa.
accent on the E.
It's just Rissol.
They're a
Rissol?
thing over here.
Surely it's not just pronounced Rissol.
I like how you did the ole.
It's Rissol.
The beef rissole is a slight variation from the chicken ones. These savory bites are filled with tender ground beef and coated in a croquette batter. I really enjoyed these and would recommend trying both the chicken
Cochinia.
cochinas and beef rissoles.
Rissoles. Do you have
Yes.
croquettes over there?
Where?
In America?
Well, they might somewhere, but not
I mean,
where I am.
It's
if you throw
basically
a rock down here,
kinda like
everywhere has it. It's because
tater tot.
also it's a lot of Hispanics down here.
It's not
Ah.
a tater tot.
Kinda.
Tater tot is
Kinda.
tater tots are chunky.
Kinda.
Croquettes are
No, it's
very
like- it's-
smooth.
It's a tater tot with
normally-
mashed potato inside it rather than a chunky potato.
It's like
Wait,
a hush
no,
puppy with meat inside it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, but drier.
a croquette doesn't have meat in it.
These ones
Yeah, it
do.
does.
Yeah, but the
Rissoles
ones that
do.
we, the
No,
ones
but
we
potato
don't.
croquette is just
Yeah.
mashed potato tubes that are battered and fried.
Anyway,
and
yes, I'd
shit.
try these as well.
Yeah, we have another variation that has like it's breaded on the outside,
Mhm.
a layer of potato, like mashed potato, and then beef on the inside.
Okay,
Yeah, I'd have that.
sounds good.
Yeah.
We also have the Romeo and Juliet Cochinia.
Oh, look at that.
They look good.
Yeah, they do.
These light, airy, and aptly named cochinias have a warm guava and cream cheese filling, rolled in granulated sugar coating for an added touch of sweetness.
Oh, yes.
There is an allergen info alert. It is safe for peanut, tree nut. Sure, that's 2 words, not 1. Fish, shellfish, and sesame allergies.
Good,
So
good.
it's okay.
Yeah, I'd have all of them. You've got like
They do look
starter, main, and dessert. They in all one go.
I am a bit.
Yeah.
Why
I'm
Romeo
curious, why
and
would you
Juliet?
have to list that on this one?
I know it's interesting that.
I think it's just for all of them, isn't it?
Oh, like
Well,
okay.
it just says cochinia.
Because it says
allergen.
Cochinia allergen info.
Oh, yeah, they're all.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
See, if this next one wasn't veggie, I'd be all over it. But
Oh, for
So,
goodness sake.
moving into India, which is, I'm assuming each area is themed to a float by the looks of it, because this one's Floral Planet. And with the parade being Planet Mardi Gras, I'm assuming. So anyway, we have the cauliflower and sweet potato vindaloo.
They shove cauliflower and everything.
Why does it have to be vegetarian? Sorry, vegetarians. The spicy...
Because vegetables are nice.
They should do both versions. This spicy vegan dish features Romanesco cauliflower, sweet potatoes, peppers, sliced red onions, red and yellow tomatoes over a bed of basmati rice adorned with micro marigolds. What the hell's a micro marigold?
Small marigold.
A little tiny flower.
Why would you want that?
Baby
You're
ones.
going to eat it.
Yes,
and a
you can eat
slice
them.
of grilled naan bread. And you can find this dish in the Animal Actors Courtyard, which is where all the items are plant-based.
I applaud this. And it actually looks and sounds really good.
Not as good as the next one.
Oh, agreed.
This is a vegan item I'll get.
Oh, no, but yeah, hell yeah.
Vegan golden chai white chocolate blondies. This vegan dessert is a lighter version of the traditional golden brownie treat with applesauce instead of eggs, vegan semi-sweet chocolate chips, and an overall brightness from cardamom.
Cardamom.
Is it cardamom? Because I thought it's cardamom. Like
No, cardamom is the actual proper name of it.
Oh, okay. Well, has an overall brightness of cardamom spice and chai tea topped with white icing and festive sugar leaves.
Hell yeah.
That's my entire tasting lanyard on that.
I
And I
mean-
don't do white chocolate, but
chai. It's the chai.
it's chai and blondies.
yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I love chai tea.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I need
It
to make
just
that
looks
fudge.
pretty. I just want to eat it
does,
just because
yeah.
it looks pretty.
It looks,
It's-
I hope it's proper dense like a fruit.
It looks it.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
It looks it.
Blondies are normally very dense.
Yeah, that's what you want, isn't it? Oh, with a hot butter beer. Sorry, everyone.
I haven't made blondies in such a long time.
Yes.
I may have to now. Chai blondies,
Yum.
and that's
Yeah.
that's the weekend's job. Is I'm going to crack that recipe.
Sounds so good. I drink chai tea like other people drink
Yeah, it's
coffee.
amazing.
Yeah, I love chai.
Southeast Asia volcano planet. Okay. We have the coconut curry shrimp laksa, which is a coconut curry dish exploding with flavor and texture, sautéed shrimp, pulled chicken, cucumber, and ramen noodles served in a spicy coconut curry broth topped with sambal. Is that right? Sambal, chili paste, bean sprouts, cilantro, scallions, a sliced hard-boiled egg, and a piece of fried tofu battered in rice flour.
Why do you have to spoil it with tofu?
Ugh.
And coconut and
It
cilantro.
all looks gross to me.
I quite
The
like the
burger.
sound of that. It looks quite nice, but
This dish is served with a chork, a chopstick fork. Okay. It's a 3-way utensil that can be used as a fork, chopsticks in training, or break them apart and use as traditional chopsticks.
a chalk. I love it.
I have to see what this looks like.
That is hilarious.
I need a picture of this chalk to send to all of my Asian friends because
Yes.
they are going to their pants.
I mean, I want to get the dish just so I can get the chork
Yeah.
and
Well, I
just
don't know.
keep it.
You
I can
know
see
that's
that
an
it's in the-
American thing.
Oh,
it's-
without
it's,
a doubt.
It's in the picture.
Like,
It's a
Yeah.
fork with 2 prongs.
it's in the picture?
Oh, it is in the
It's
picture.
in the picture.
Yes.
Wow, it looks like you could do your hair with it as well.
Yes, it is in the picture.
wow.
It doesn't look anywhere
That's
near as good
great.
as I was hoping it was going to be.
Ariel would like that. A dingle hopper.
I like the idea behind it, though.
Am I wrong?
No, it does kind of look like a dingle hopper.
I mean, we've got sporks. Why
Right,
should you not
I'm
have a
sorry,
chalk?
but if anybody goes and can pick up a clean one of these, please get me one because I need one of these. They're just too funny. See, I'm
hilarious.
serious. I'm
It is
deadly serious. I
hilarious.
need that.
Don't. We'll probably get 1 million of them through the post.
Hey,
now.
that's okay. I'll use them. I'll send them to all my friends. We also have New Orleans, which is Planet Mardi Gras.
Of course.
Why did you give me this one? The crawfish boil.
Because you said you were kind of coming round to shrimp and stuff.
Not with the heads on. And maybe
Suck
and
the
only
eyeballs
one.
off.
This classic dish of crawfish, andouille sausage, white potatoes, and corn cooked in Cajun spice broth was a true comfort meal and one of my must-haves during Mardi Gras. Well, not personally mine, but whoever wrote this. Yeah. I mean, it does look good, and I do want to like it. I just don't want to waste money. I don't like it.
I actually really like the idea behind it. I've never had crawfish. Is it incredibly fishy? Chris, you don't eat fishy stuff,
like
do you?
Shrimp, isn't it?
No, like maybe a fish stick, and that's about it.
Michelle, you're not a fishy person either. Are you?
Oh,
Alexa's had this,
Okay.
and she does not like. Well, it's not something she goes out of her way to get. Let's just say that much. And she
I got it
loves
for-
seafood.
I got it for Nancy last year, and she liked it.
I like the idea behind it. I'd try
It'd be
it.
like an acquired taste.
I think if somebody else got it,
You'd
and
try
let me-
it.
yeah. but I'm just wary of getting something and not
I'd try it.
liking it. Other returning favourites include chicken and andouille sausage jambalaya,
Yep.
blackened shrimp po' boys, shrimp gumbo, crab etouffee, and muffaletta.
All of them. And
Most of them.
it wouldn't be Mardi Gras without pockets of air. And by pockets of air, I mean beignets. Light,
That's so
airy.
good, though.
They're not so good. They're a waste of space. Light, airy fried dough pockets covered with a healthy dose of crack powdered sugar. What's not to love? I mean, they flatter to deceive because it looks like it should be something more than it is. I still don't see the point in them. I'd rather have a donut.
They're good.
Are they though?
Yeah, but donuts are so dense and heavy sometimes.
They just,
Are they tasting size?
I just don't.
When you're on a
probably-
diet, have a beignet instead of a donut.
No, I'd just rather have nothing. I don't see the point in them. I'm sorry.
We were just very disappointed by ours.
And we've had them a couple of times since, and I don't see the point.
Anyway, but other
Surprised they
people
didn't
like them,
mention
so if
the,
you like them, you
king
enjoy
cakes.
them.
Now the king cake. Have you seen the size of the king cake that's there this
Holy-
year? It's massive.
It's super
I
king
haven't.
cake.
It's huge. It's about as big as your head.
It's like
What?
the
Oh yeah, it's massive.
it's like the what's a donut that
oh yeah, the big
try.
pink at Springfield. It's that size.
Oh,
Yeah,
Really?
It's
Wow.
massive.
Hold on, I'm looking this up real quick.
Yeah, because it's got the baby in it as well.
Although I am laughing at everybody. Oh
Is
look,
it
we
like
found the
30
baby.
bucks?
I have no idea.
Probably, but yeah, everybody's looking at this king cake, going, "Oh look, we found the baby." Well, you couldn't
Oh.
miss it. It's sitting on the top. It's not hidden.
Oh,
So-
wait. Yeah, this is literally in the same box as the Big Pink
Yeah.
or the Simpsons donut.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
huge. It is a big pink, isn't it?
Is that what it's
I think so.
called? The Simpsons donut?
I think
No,
so.
the big pink's voodoo donut.
No, that's
isn't
the
it?
little pink.
Interesting.
Wow.
Anyway,
I'll have to try it. All right, we got Bloody Marys premium. Not sure if they have standard Bloody Marys, but this one's premium. The ice blend of tomato juice, vodka, and Worcestershire sauce.
Worcester?
Chris, that word is Worcester.
Worcestershire?
No, just Worcester. Just Worcester.
But our
Yeah. No,
our
it's English.
American audience,
Right, there you
they're
go.
not going to know.
That word there. That's how
But
you.
we can educate them.
That's
It
how
is
you pronounce
Worcester.
it. Just that.
well, I mean that's much easier. But if we said Worcester
If I said
in,
Worcester sauce,
in America, nobody would know what
There
we're talking
then.
about.
Good, because you're all
Worcester?
bloody wrong.
Worcester. That's it.
It's only a few miles down the road from us, Worcester.
so is the other half of the word silent?
Yep.
What a waste of letters.
Welcome
Hey,
to
it's
the
like-
English language.
It's like Q.
And that is the actual way to say it.
Yes.
Mind blown.
So like places in over there that end in Shire, you don't ever pronounce
No,
Shire.
it
No, we
depends
do,
because
yes.
if it's a county, then yes. The county of
No.
so the city of Worcester is in the county of Worcestershire.
Mm.
But it's not.
Oh.
You don't pronounce it Worcestershire sauce.
Oh.
The county of Worcester is in
No, the
Worcestershire?
city of Worcester is in the county of Worcestershire. So there's like Hampshire and
Yorkshire.
Yeah, Yorkshire.
Lancashire.
It's very confusing.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So this ice blend of tomato juice, vodka, and Worcester sauce is garnished with a plethora of accoutrements.
Accoutrement.
Things.
Accoutrements?
Things. It's just a fancy word for things.
And the thing is,
Ah.
the blog post actually spelt it wrong. Well, please continue.
Look at that. Including a grilled chicken wing,
Naturally.
seasoned with a house-made hot wing sauce.
Yep.
Hush puppy,
Yep.
pickled green bean
ready for it?
straws,
Ooh.
jerky meat straw, poached shrimp, celery olive, and sweet Italian chili pepper.
What's
Oh
a
my
jerky meat
goodness.
straw?
Oh my god!
The cousin to the Central American
I
sausage.
said to Tracy yesterday,
Wow.
oh my God, that's what she said in here. A jerky
Holy
meat, a meat
shit.
straw sounds like something yeah.
Jerky meat straw. Oh,
But is it literally a straw? Like, have they taken the meat out of the middle?
I don't
Of it?
know.
Yes.
yes,
I've seen
somebody's
that before.
yes.
Okay.
They said it was
Ew.
edible.
Ew.
Yeah.
I quite like the sound of it, actually. I've never had a Bloody Mary, but it does look cool.
It's a celery that always, well, apart from
Just
I don't
take
like
it
tomato
out.
juice either. And I'm allergic to vodka. Yeah, I have a few issues with this one, actually.
And it's not the jerky meat straw.
It isn't, funnily enough.
I do like the look of the next one as well. Let's just
Mardi
set it.
Gras marshmallow pie.
It's like a big wagon wheel for those in the UK.
Mm.
Or a chocolate
It's
pie.
like a moon pie.
Yeah, or a moon pie, yeah. Or chocolate pie, yeah.
Yum. This exquisite chocolate marshmallow dream of a dessert will make you forget everything you remember about grocery store marshmallow pies. Pastry chef Cheryl Figueroa Rivera uses her culinary magic to create these chocolate-dipped delights with homemade graham cracker crusts and marshmallow filling. Then she dusts the chocolate shell with edible gold and sugar Mardi Gras crowns and sprinkles. It's love at first bite.
Yeah.
And this is safe for peanut, tree nut, fish, shellfish, and sesame allergies.
Yes.
But for all you vegans, it's not vegan, unfortunately.
I would just like to
It
point
does
out
look good.
that if you went and got a nice hot coffee and just sat it on top of the cup for a bit, that marshmallow would get warm and puff up a bit more.
It does look good, that man.
And then you'd have a chocolate rim as well.
And you just use a jerky meat straw to take
Yep.
down that coffee.
Please carry on.
It's my turn. Are you sure you want me to?
Yes, please.
You can keep the party going by checking out the new and exciting Mardi Gras themed food and beverage options that the chefs come up with every year at a number of venues on Universal City Walk, including Voodoo Donut, Toothsome Chocolate Emporium Savoury Feast Kitchen, and Pat O'Brien's, the Bourbon Street Bayou Bar that celebrates Mardi Gras.
Bourbon.
I'm thinking biscuits.
Yeah.
The Bourbon Street Bayou Bar that celebrates Mardi Gras year round, and highly recommend it, especially if you can get in the courtyard. Yeah, or better yet, stay at one of the 8 Universal Orlando hotels with exclusive theme park benefits, free and easy transportation, and even more Cajun-inspired food to try. It's the best way to immerse yourself in the Mardi Gras celebration. You can also hop around the hotel to try the different Mardi Gras-themed dishes. Some of Universal's favourites are the New Orleans barbecue shrimp and dirty rice from the Beach Break Cafe. I did not mean to say that way, but whatever. That's at Universal's Endless Summer Resort, Surfside Inn and Suites, and from Pier 8 Market at Universal's Endless Summer Resort, Dockside Inn and Suites. And it's a classic Mardi Gras dish that takes you all the way to the bayou.
Okay. Heading over to the Velvet Bar at Universal's Hard Rock Hotel, you can try the Abita Amber Ale Shrimp, which is a Gulf shrimp lightly sautéed in Creole garlic butter and Abita Amber Ale, and is an exceptional mix of flavours, apparently.
Interesting.
The andouille sausage and pulled chicken. Oh my God, yes.
I know.
Yes.
You got further through that than I thought you would.
The andouille sausage and pulled chicken empanadas at Amatista's Cookhouse in Lowe's Sapphire Falls Resort offers a fun Mardi Gras spin on this resort's perfected empanada.
Oh, they do
Oh, that's a
empanadas
big
at
hell yeah for
Amatista
me.
Cookhouse. Then we're going when we're staying there.
Oh, finally, because you want to go.
Yeah, then you just walk right upstairs and drown in some rum.
Yes. Sounds good to
Oh,
me.
that sounds good. Now, if you really want to go big, order the shrimp po' boy from Galaxy Bowl Restaurant at Cabana Bay Beach Resort. Nothing says New Orleans quite like a po' boy, and this one comes with a side of New Orleans kettle-style chips, a 16-ounce Abita draft beer, and a king cake.
And wow, so you get a po' boy, chips, a beer, and a king cake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's that price tag?
Yeah, like $50. I love again that this year that they've spread the booths all around the park.
Yeah, I think
that
it's
Mardi
a really
Gras.
great idea.
Yeah, I've said this before.
Brings it to everybody.
I like the fact that Mardi Gras has become resort wide now. Like even you look at the holidays is all over the place. Even Halloween Horror Nights is starting to spill out into like Cabana Bay and stuff the last few years, and Mardi Gras is doing the same, that it's not just focused on sort of 5 or 6 hours at Universal Studios Florida. It's now resort wide, and I love that they're pushing these things bigger and better.
Yeah. See, one of the things as well that I like about the booths being spread about is, I know from having slight anxiety myself and Jade having anxiety, when places are crowded, Jade really kind of just wants to run away and hide. And I know a lot of people suffer from crowd-based anxiety. So the fact that they're spaced out means that people aren't just going to be going to that one area, seeing it's crowded and going, I can't go in there.
Yeah.
I can't experience that.
Yeah.
So that really
spreads
does
the lines out, doesn't it, as well?
Yeah, and that just comes back to me for this inclusivity. You know, that just it just makes it more available to everybody, and that really pleases me. Plus, you've also got the people who've never done Mardi Gras, don't know what it's about, they're just in there just by chance at that time, and they might walk past and try something, and it's the best thing they've ever had in their life. So win-win.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Yes. Just wish I was there.
Yes. We wish you were there too.
Yeah.
I don't know about Lee, but you could come.
You're getting extra gold bars.
Yes.
I'm
right.
keeping the pickled onion monster munch.
I'll bring you them as well.
You can have my jerky meat straw.
Oh,
Wow!
God.
I didn't know that
Well,
close,
then.
Chris.
Alexa, to be fair, you can have it.
Well.
Can we wrap
Wow.
this
All
one,
right.
please?
We will wrap up this show. I think we've beaten down the food as much as we can. So we're going to wrap it up with another Universal Is. This one comes from Benny Batk. But of course, if you would like to get involved, just let us know what you think Universal is in 3 words or less, and send them to podcast@uuopodcast.com, or however you want to get them to us. But for now, Benny says Universal is my favorite place. Ta-da.
That was another episode of the Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, the best and only podcast about Universal Orlando on the island. Check us out on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. For all the podcasts, news, and articles, check out our blog at uuopodcast.com. Send us your questions, comments, and listener debate submissions to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Join the Producers Club by emailing us at uuopproducers@gmail.com. Listen and subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Check out our friends, the Theme Park Duo, for all your other theme park news, and use our awesome sponsors, Mouse and Muggle Travel Company, to book your next trip. So until next time, this is Amity 6. Call off the Marines. We're coming home.